Well, hello everybody. It is, March 19th, and been a hell of a spring so far. Just a wet, muddy mess everywhere. In fact, Nebraska, we got record flooding everywhere. One of my farms is about 12 feet underwater. I don't know what's going to happen with that one, but other than that, hey, nothing I can do about it. So right now, but I did get a call. I'm getting some new tires on my 8640 here. I had, over the couple of years, I've had to replace a few. And so I've got a hodgepodge. So I've got 4 of them, 4 new, 4 old, scattered all over. And so I'm just going to bite the bullet and put all new ones on. So, unfortunately, this was a bad design on John Deere. Bad idea with these duals. I don't know whoever thought that was a good thing. You can't just take these off real easy like your normal 10-bolt, 9-bolt duals and pop them off. And so my tire guy doesn't want to mess with them, obviously, which I don't blame him. He doesn't have the equipment for it, and they're a pain in the butt. So I'll let you watch what I'm going to do. I'll try and narrate some of this as I'm going along here, but basically, you got pusher bolts on the other side. You got to take the holding bolts out or loosen them, and then you tighten the pusher bolts, and you don't over tighten them. You just put pressure on them. Then you take a big sledgehammer and hit this. Then you go and you tighten the pusher bolts a little more, and hopefully it will push out this wedge. Now I'm going to take the bolts all out of this side of this wedge so that hopefully I've had good luck if I do that. Usually it helps push things out. So this tire's good, that one's bad, but this one here, we got a brand new one on the outside and we got to get a new one on the inside. So I got to take this guy completely off, and hopefully it goes good. Looks like they've been replaced at some point. Hopefully somebody never sees the heck out of it. And so we'll see how this goes. Okay, we'll try this again. All right, so we got to get this safety ring off. That's there in case your wedge comes loose. It keeps your tire from falling off, which would be a nightmare, especially if you're going down the highway. Heck, these things weigh enough, they could kill somebody easily. So next we have, this is you got to loosen these out. This is what holds your wedge, and tighten these. This is what is your pusher. And for some reason, the person who used to own this tractor, I think 2 people ago, torched all those off. Dang. Whew. Well, yeah, this is no good. I can't get them to pop. I've got them as tight as I can. The pusher bolts, everything else is loose. I've hit it with the hammer. I'm just gonna have to keep working at it. I might have to lower it, go drive it around a little bit. Sometimes that has to happen to get it to pop free. Might even just hit it with my forklift here. I've done that before, and bad idea, bad idea. If you can, don't buy a tractor with duals like this, but you know, it is what it is. It was all that I could, you know, just happened to be there when I was buying it. It's a good tractor. I could, I think my dealer said, my tire dealer, not John Deere, said that he could get me 10-bolt hubs and rims for, I want to say $1,300 for 2 or something. So definitely would be something to think about, but then you got to pay to move all the tires around, and I'm just, we'll just let it go for now. All right, well, I gave up on that tire. I don't have time to be messing with it. I gotta be getting to Omaha here in about 15 minutes. And so moved to my other tire that I gotta take off. Got the keeper bolts all loosened, got everything ready. I cannot find my 1/16 wrench. That's just pissing me off. I don't know what I did. I had it, and nope, that's not it. I know everybody else can relate. You set something down somewhere, moving everything around here, and so, all right, worst comes to worst, I'm gonna grab the one out of this toolbox in here, because it'll show up, and I don't have time to be messing with this, so. As soon as this one will pop out pretty easy. I'd never seized the hell out of it. I don't know the last time that I had to take it off, so that's the difference. You know, that never seized just is the best thing since sliced bread on this stuff. So, yeah, it's gonna pop off no problem. And then I'll show you with what I do with how I lift it with the forklift and get the heck out of here and go watch Captain America or Captain Marvel, whatever it is my son wants to go see. And so enjoy. Just like that. What a pain in the butt. I got 10 minutes to get on my road to get home. Well, hello. It's Saturday. It's finally starting to warm up out there. Got the rest of the tires on my big tractor here, so now they're all matching at least. And that was a challenge to get this guy off right here. Just had to get after it some more. Put some pressure on it, take several swings with the hammer on the outside, get that vibration going, and then you could turn it just a little bit more, those pusher bolts. And you just did that 6-7 times, all of a sudden the pusher bolts started to work. And I had to modify my wrench a little here. It's a cheap wrench from Harbor Freight because I couldn't quite get it in between, so I had to grind away a bunch up here. The open end, again, it's a cheap wrench. It was starting to round out the bolts or spread up here, one of the two. So unfortunately, but hey, I got them all changed, and now it's never seized. If, heaven forbid, I have a flat tire and I have to take the thing off again, it'll be a heck of a lot easier. So, well, today, it's supposed to be raining again here. We've had historic floods here in Nebraska. Some of my ground's about 10, 12 feet underwater up at the end of close to the Offutt Air Force Base. And a friend of mine, his daughter's in Girl Scouts and wanted to borrow my enclosed trailer for a donation drive, but then that kind of fell through. But it's been on my list. I got to get the lights fixed on here, just typical trailers. Anybody that's got trailers knows lights, wire. Mice love to chew on those wires, and that's what happened here. I've got it several places. I just had to run new wires, and kind of a pain. But like I said, it's supposed to rain, so gonna do that. Got to work on the mule. A fuel pump for some reason is not working. There's a fuel relay, that might be it. I might just have to run a new wire for it. That might be the easier thing. And got my big fancy disc here. We're all no-till, like I've said before, so we really don't use the disc or anything much anymore. Just kind of smooth some places out. But I had a disc blade broken up there, so I got it off. All apart. Now we ordered the disc blades because Bush Hog disc blades are, well, just, nobody around here even carries them anymore. Did that. I had a wheel bearing out, and somebody at some point had put new heavier duty spindles and hubs on here. So that took a little challenge to try and find the right size of a bearing to put on there. So just, like I said, try and grease this thing up and get it all ready to go. Then take it off, and that way come when we're trying to go that it's ready to go. So yeah, it's gonna be just kind of a big day working in the shop here. We're hoping, got some rain coming, maybe the middle of next week we can be out, start putting some fertilizer on or something. I sure hope so, because then we're getting close to April, and like I said, I've got probably a week's worth of easily, if I didn't work a job. If I did nothing but put fertilizer on and I had access to fertilizer all the time, it would take me probably a good 5-6 days. And so we're getting really behind the time crunch, but it'll all get done.